Saturday, first three. Well, first, how did it feel to get all those reps Saturday? How are you feeling today?
I feel good today. Besides waking up early in the morning today, it's a good day. I'm not too sore. You feel me? I was missing it a little bit. You feel me? When you only play offense nowadays, your plays a little short. You feel me? But now it was a good day. Good day. So no complaints. No complaints.
Best game for you running the ball up to this point. You're now into 1,000 yards rushing now in your career. I don't know if you knew that, but that's the what were you able to do to become so effective or be so effective last Saturday?
Basically trust the O-line and trust my instincts. Basically, that's what every game I go into doing it. Just do your best every play. That's what I always tell myself. Don't let one man tackle you, and then whatever happens, happens, and just don't dwell on the past. So that occurred, and it happened to be a good game, you feel me, or a better game. We could have had a way better game, but that's cool to hear, 1,000 yards, though. That's cool to hear.
Yeah, is that a big deal to you, milestone?
The end goal is more of my milestone, so I didn't really dwell too much into it. Like, that's smooth, you feel me? It's smooth to have, but I'm thinking more long-term, and like a little 1,000 yards, that don't really mean nothing too much.
Not into moral victories, but to play a top 20 team that was playing for the ACC title last year, play them to 1 point on their field at homecoming. I mean, is there positives you can take away from that, especially if you look at the rest of the schedule where you guys have some big opponents?
Honestly, we didn't really take it as their ACC defending champions. We didn't really take it as that. We take it one game at a time. You human, you could tackle, you bleed. So it's like next game we play Akron. We're going to take the same approach as we did against Wake Forest to Akron. So, but it was a good feeling. They got a nice stadium out there, so it was good to see. I ain't been to North Carolina too much, so it was good to be in a new state, play in a new place. But it was a smooth little event.
Could you walk us back to that 43-yard rushing touchdown that ultimately gave y'all the lead?
We came into half, and we were just talking about how we got to go out there and play our game. We got the jitters out. We got to run the ball and just execute and play our football, like fight to the end. We play 60 minutes, so you can't win the game in the first half at all. So when we came out, K-Saw did a good job giving us some momentum the drive before. Defense came out stronger than trust and believe every time. You got to be patient. If you ain't bust one earlier, you can't lose face now. So I was just trusting and hoping that it's gonna come, and it sure did come. So it's one of those you gotta thank the O-line and just thank you to my mama. She gave me something good.
You talked in camp about how with the three of you, you, Shadra, TJ, that running back group, you guys want to eat, but Shadra's banged up, TJ's banged up. What's it been like for you over these, I guess, first few weeks where you're getting the bulk of the carries and trying to help set the tone in the running game?
Well, at Hawaii kind of prepped me for a lot of this. At Hawaii, we didn't really have a lot of backs practicing, so where you practicing all practice and doing all that. So that's I was prepped for that, so it wasn't too much. And those my guys, so we just try to. I'm always with Shedra and TJ, so it's not like they not around. But we always just mental reps and just repping it up, and they gonna be back in action, no question. Back in action, full speed, running and toting the thing. But we don't really got no worries about that. But we just got to keep our heads strong as a running back room, and just as collectively know that we all eat. You feel me? So we all know we want each other, and we all believe in one another. So we really have no faith. No doubts in it, so I believe it's going to work out the way God wants it to work out.
Coach said when they were recruiting you that Coach Free said, by placing you as the highest rated back in their recruiting bin, that they wanted to see this out of you. Mm-hmm. Did you expect this out of you the first 3 weeks to come out here and be able to contribute the way you have?
Me personally, I expect a lot more out of myself, honestly. Being tackled by one person kind of irks my soul. It don't let me sleep at night. So my expectations for myself is far greater than I don't think the coaches have for me. But I just hope I can do what they expect of me and just do it to my best of my ability. Get everything I got and then see how the outcome comes. So if they're happy with it, then I'm glad. But I'm gonna do my best at all times.
Where do you get your running style from? Because Coach Johnson has referenced you as Marshawn Lynch, as you run violent then of course you have that second, third gear as well, like some of the faster tailbacks. Where does your running style come from?
Honestly, I don't know. They always said I ran like a bad kid. You feel me? So, you feel me? Once I get the ball, the tunnel vision usually kick in, and then I go to the sideline. Coach asks me what happened, and it's like, I felt it like that, and then so I can't really tell you what be happening. It just as soon as it hit, brain in mode. So it's like something, just a tunnel vision moment, one of those. So I don't know. So I've been asked that question a lot, and I just couldn't give an answer. You feel me? Because I feel like I'm the fastest, the strongest person on earth for real.
So you don't mimic, you don't study any other running back?
Oh yeah, all of them. But I ain't gonna lie, like my favorite running backs is like a speed back, like LeSean McCoy, Barry Sanders. You feel me? Them type of backs, like Kadarius Toney, like them, they got the moves for sure. But I just watch running back highlights all day. You feel me? So if you making someone miss, it don't matter how big or fast you is, you can make somebody miss. I'm gonna watch it.
Juawan, your first significant number of snaps since you've been here at Liberty. How did it feel to get out there and contribute the way you were able to on Saturday?
It felt good. I mean, it's just playing football, so I feel like it felt good. I was just out there trying to compete every play and just play hard with the team. You know, it just felt good.
As a defense, how high are you guys carrying your head knowing how well you've played these first 3 weeks and you very easily could be 3-0, especially with the way you defend the pass through the first 2 weeks and then really shut down the run this past week?
I mean, I feel like the standard is high on the defensive side, so I feel like everybody is just trying to just be the best they can when the opportunity comes, just trying to, win a situation.
You go back through for the Wake game, and there were a few plays, stood out. You helping out on coverage to get an interception, a lot of stuff that happens. But have you guys gone back through those plays that you felt like, man, we should have been maybe a step faster and say, and this is what it's going to take for us to, make sure the season's special and win those close games?
Yeah, we went back, watched film. We see what we need to correct on. We left a lot of plays out there that could have been made. But, it's football. It come with it. So, play the next play. Next time it come around, just try to capitalize on the moment.
The safety room now, you guys have the lead in terms of the interceptions on the team. How does that feel knowing that you guys have 2 interceptions out of you guys are also forcing, some fumbles as well?
I mean, it's not really a competition. I mean, I guess it is. Well, we do got the chart, race to 40 or something like that. So, but it's not really a competition. It's like everybody just when your moment comes, just capitalize on it and just make the best of it.
This year you guys have already forced 11. You guys have 11 takeaways, 12. You had all 11 last year. How's the buy-in been on getting takeaways, especially seeing that you guys are able to do that through 3 games?
Coach Arders and all the defensive staff, they just been really coachable about tips and overthrows and just D-line getting their hands up and us just staying in good coverage and make a play on the ball. So I guess that play a big role in the defense.
Have you go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead, Jake.
Looking at the Akron, how much you guys know about them and what's going to be key to slowing them down?
I feel like the key, the quarterback and the running back. They got a nice quarterback. I feel like he can do some good things. We got to play good coverage, stop the run. They got a nice running back transfer from Minnesota. I feel like he's possible of doing something good. So, just stop the run and then, play good coverage on the back end. It all go together.
You guys are facing +1 guy in Irons this week, who might be a little different than what you played in the first 3 weeks, except when Southern Miss went to the Wildcat.
Yeah.
So what's key to playing a +1 quarterback and making sure you're reading what he's doing and not getting sucked in on play action and being able to be balanced there on the defensive end?
I mean, I feel like just play whatever scheme or we come out in defense. Just play your position. Do the best you can at what you got to do. Good eyes and just if you in man, stay with your man. If you in zone, get to your zone drop. Just do what you got to do. Don't try to do somebody else's job. And I feel like that we'll capitalize on that and it'll be a good game.
To go into Winston-Salem and be able to compete with a high-powered offense like that, what do you think that says about y'all's defense?
It says a lot. I mean, we came to compete. Like we didn't look at like who they was. We like they play football, we play football. We just came to compete.